We're getting close to the end of this broad topic, which is salt science. But today we are not going to talk about any ills about salt, but rather we're discussing how salt is used for food preservation. Salt is widely used worldwide for food preservation due to its ability to prevent or inhibit the growth of bacteria, microbes, and others. And today we want to see 4 ways that salt is used to preserve food. This is always the Holistic Wellness Sports. Let's check it out. Anywhere you go around the world, salt is one of the best ingredients for food preservation. And today we want to talk about 4 ways that salt is used for food preservation. The first one is dehydration. Salt helps with dehydration in the sense that salt draws out water from food. And when salt draws out water from food through a process we call osmosis, in school we learned about osmosis and diffusion. So gathering that concept, you can relate it to this. So when salt draws out water from food, it creates a very dry environment there. So creating this dry environment will inhibit the growth of microorganisms which thrive in wet environments. And what will this help the food become? It will make it, or it will extend its shelf life. That is it. So it's preserving the food not to go bad by drawing out water. So the first way that salt helps with food preservation is dehydration. Let's talk about the second point. That's creating an unfavorable environment for microbes. What are microbes? Microbes, we can talk about bacteria, we can talk about molds. These microorganisms want a pleasurable or a favorable environment. But when food is preserved with high salt concentration, we mean a lot of salt, what this salt does is not only drawing out water from the food, but also creating a very unfavorable environment for these microbes. And I don't believe that you would like to be in a place where you don't find favorability or a pleasure. This is the same application here. These microbes or these microorganisms don't like that environment. So what is that going to happen or going to cause? It's going to make that food not go bad. So it will slow its spoilage and also make it more fresher. That's another way that salt is preserving food. We're going to talk about the third one, which is curing. Salt is used in the curing process of meat and fish. When this salt is used in this curing process, it does not only preserve the food, but also gives it more flavor. So we can have meats like bacon and ham. They rely heavily on salt during curing, and that prevents them from going bad and also gives it a very good taste. That's why these 2 meats, bacon and ham, are one of the sweetest meats you can have. Salt is playing this role here. Now let's talk about the last one, which is brining. What is brine? Brine is salt water solution. That's it. Brine is salt water solution. So when we talk about brining is the method where food is soaked in salt water solution. And there are some foods that can be brine, like vegetables and also meats. And what is this going to do? It's going to keep those food fresh and also give it more taste. It's going to infuse it with very good flavor. So overall, what we're talking about here is that salt is a very effective and a traditional way that preserves food. It also prolongs food shelf life and also gives it very good flavor that will be very palatable for you. And doing all this, it ensures food safety. That is what we have for you today on the Holistic Wellness Sports. And know that our coaching programs are available: the general coaching program, customized coaching program. They are all active. If you would like to know more about them, you just get into the description. That's on YouTube. Note that YouTube. Get into the description. You'll either find our websites or our WhatsApp. Any of them. Just tap into it and you will know what to do next. Now, talking about these good stuff about salt, some people will still prefer not taking salt at all. So what are the alternatives? That is what we're talking about in our next video. Till that time, be good, be safe, and we'll meet